Duped Dog is live now.
Yep.
There's some Twitter.
Yeah, I'm about to let people know that we're gonna do the 4th of July stream.
Is live now.
Yep.
It's a shame you couldn't get Wolf whatever the thing, because that's the other game about being the president of the United States of America.
Yeah, Metal Wolf Chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I want to do that at some point. There's a PC release of it. It's just I spent too much money on Steam Summer Sale already, and I really shouldn't spend any more. Otherwise, I would have done it.
I'm not going to tell you should pirate your games, but you should pirate your games. It's a lot cheaper and easier than buying all your games.
Alright. It's a Facebook page, which has way more followers than I have anywhere the fuck else.
Oh, hey, nice. They added the clip button to just above the stream so people can clip without having to know the damn shortcut.
Oh, that makes it easier. I've never known how to clip things.
It's Alt plus X.
Alright, so there, it's on my Facebook page, which is way more popular than anything else any other place that I've got that I post Doom Dog stuff and memes and shit too. My Facebook page has 25,000 followers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ow.
Ow.
I'm sitting at 2,600 on Twitter. Your Facebook is 10 times as popular as my Twitter.
Yeah, my Twitter has it reached over 1,000 followers not too long ago. This year. I was stuck at like 970 for a long time.
Why does Twitch pause when I tab to a different tab?
It started doing that and I fucking hate it.
Me too. It pisses me off because I want to be able to hear my friend while I'm doing the twittering. Because what's that bunny I follow? There's this dude who has a VTuber avatar that's a bunny with big titties that plays the Doom series, and I was trying to...
Hey, I'm named after that series.
Yeah, I was trying to listen to his stream and Twitter at the same time, and I couldn't Twitter and listen to him at the same time because Twitch kept pausing his fucking stream every time I would go over to Twitter.
Yeah, it does that, and I fucking hate it. I'm like, no, I want it to continue playing while I'm looking up whatever it is I'm looking up. Damn it.
Maybe it's to prevent people from farming channel points, because you know how people will, like, have multiple people they try to watch, and so they'll, like, have multiple tabs open so they can support their fellow streamers. Because that was a really more important thing to fix than the fact that Hassan Piker, the communist terrorist sympathizer,
piece of shit,
is on here.
Yeah, the commie piece of shit. I fucking hate that guy. He's such an asshole.
I've been watching all of Nux Taku's coverage of him on the Hassan Piker is X% fucked franchise. He's up to 630.
Yeah, he is... Basically, he's allowed to just break Twitch's TOS on a regular basis without repercussion because he makes the site money. No other fucking reason.
Yeah.
Shill your stoof.
Shill my stoof. Oh, is it going to pause if I go into Discord and look at that? Can't wait to find out. Went over to my Discord just to see. Still your stoof.
That
Lion emoji reaction.
oh, hey, it just switched to my Snoot game wallpaper. Hi, Fang!
So now you've got a newt and a snoot.
I love Tarot Wife.
I know you do, buddy.
Tarot Wife is best wife.
$100 times better than the game it's a parody of.
I haven't even played Goodbye Volcano High.
It's slop.
Wait, no, wait. This is not in Steam. This is in GOG. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my annual 4th of July stream to celebrate independence of the greatest country on Earth. We are going to be playing Saints Row 4. This is re-elected. I believe that is the remaster, right?
I believe so.
I have never played Saints Row before. But
You absolutely should play the third one, but the fourth one is the one where you're the president, so that's more topical for today.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to become the president to celebrate the greatest country on Earth. That's what we're doing here today. Oh, I put new sound effects for channel rewards, as well as a few new sound effects with the bot, if you're interested.
I see.
Just type in !commands, you'll get a full list. Also, I have a shout out now, so if you want to shout yourself out, I believe you are you're a mod, so it's set so that only mods can do shout outs.
Alright, and it's !shout out.
!SO, and then you type in @ your name. Oh shit, we could have done this co-op, bruh.
Oh, I don't still have it.
Oh.
I need to get my shout-out command set up the way that yours is, because the way that mine is still has that broken Twitch Guru shit that would work if I wanted to pay Twitch Guru a monthly fee, and I don't.
This is literally the first time I've ever played a Saints Row game. I've got...
So, the basic plot of Saints Row is you start off as these small-time gang members, and you build up a repertoire as the essentially best gangsters and become the mob of your city. And by the end of the third one, everything's so crazy and chaotic, and then this fourth one starts off by this alien Zinyak taking over Earth, and you, as the President of the United States, have to stop his takeover. I gotta put that oven in the fridge. Fridge? Oven. Those are two completely different things.
You're gonna put the oven in the fridge?
Yeah, I gotta put the oven in the fridge. I gotta put the oven in the pizza. I'll be right back.
Alright. Yeah, this one. Starting, it's always good to start off with a reference to Predator.
Did he catch that, boss? Mike is dead. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm sorry.
I fucking love Predator. Predator is awesome. If you've never seen it, you absolutely should.
Back to the part about this being a setup.
It's not a setup. The intel is good.
You trust this lady?
Ash is one of the good guys. Oleg knows her from the KGB days.
And the shadows on this guy's face are kind of going nuts.
I worked with her too. She's fine.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
That'll take 22 minutes to bake.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're 3 minutes behind schedule. We need to move.
You're a real people person, aren't you?
I'm sorry, is this a counter-terrorist operation or a Saints Flow shoot? I'm trying-
You're the faceless character, by the way, the one that's wearing a mask. And the reason for that is you get to customize your character, but they didn't want you to customize your character before the first cutscene.
There are games that do that. Skyrim does that. Because you get the opening cutscene where you're on a cart headed to be killed, and
Look, lady,
what's the
Yeah.
name of it? Helgen? Is that the name of the town?
don't worry about it.
Yeah, they're taking you to Helgen to get decapitated for your crimes.
What's security? My tech guy brought us a 10-minute window.
And Roloff's like, so, you're finally awake.
How many of those are there?
Yeah, see, I think... Okay, so follow my logic here. Morrowind starts off with you being freed from prison. Oblivion starts off with you being in prison. Skyrim starts off with you being on your way to be executed. I think the only logical step after that is Elder Scrolls 6 will start off with your character literally dead.
Nah, your character is gonna be the person arresting the dude that's going to prison.
I've always heard that these games are ridiculous. And
Oh,
like,
dude,
a
they're...
lot of-
Okay, so, you know how, like, porno parodies of movies are, like, they loosely follow the
Don't worry about it.
formula of the movie they're a parody of?
Yeah, this is. I know it's a parody of GTA, but
Yeah, there's a parody of GTA. The city of Stillwater is a great setting, too.
Stillwater, Oklahoma?
I don't know if it's explicitly stated whether the city of Stillwater is Stillwater, Oklahoma, or if it's supposed to be just some made-up city.
'Cause Stillwater is a town in Oklahoma where the famous restaurant Eskimo Joe's is.
Rated agent of MI6 and
Okay, so no, it's not that Stillwater.
They tried to kill us.
What's past is past. We are all working together now. Let's focus on the job.
As I was saying,
Hold that thought, Matt. Guards ahead. Hold position. Let's
Execute terrorists.
Yeah, execute them terrorists. The only way to spend 4th of July.
America!
You were saying?
the nuke is stashed deep in the
Hassan Didi bin Laden Adolf Piker.
Getting booted from the U.S. sent Cyrus Temple off the deep end, but teaming up with terrorists? Seriously?
That's his nickname, by the way.
And we're in. Get my back.
Whose nickname?
You should be nearing missile.
Hassan. It's Hassan Didi bin Laden Adolf Piker.
Cyrus has soldiers everywhere, so be alert.
Got it. Take it personal.
Why would
But yeah, I've been following a lot of other accounts just because the fact that I started with Nuxtaku, who has been covering the Hassan drama, and then through him I followed Asmongold, and
seriously lost?
I was already following Tim Pool, but I would have followed him through that chain also, and it's just been this snowball of people that I'm like, based, more based, even more based. Can't get any more based than that.
I was looking the wrong
Like
way
that.
when that guy came up. Okay, the camera is kind of weird in how it follows you. Because you move far to the left, and it's like, oh, now the camera doesn't stay right behind you on the shoulder like it usually does in third-person shooters.
Matt, Kinsey, what's going on?
Yeah, it's a bit of a
Oh, wait a minute, we're still in
different game.
Just get them to stop.
I'll do what I can, but work quickly.
Like most GTA clones you're probably familiar with. You get like a baseball bat or whatever. In Saints Row, you get a giant dildo that you can beat people up with, and it gets all floppy when you're not using it.
What the fuck? Where to now then?
Don't sweat. I got it.
Yeah. What's his name? Ego Raptor did a parody video of that with the dildo bat.
Every mission has its bumps.
And there's also like clothing stores that you can go to, and one of the
Move out of the
clothing
way!
stores specifically has like fursuits and heads and stuff.
Be a furry in Saints Row.
I had on my game file back when I was
Look at this
through
old
it.
ass television. It's got knobs and shit. I actually have a television in the office that has knobs. It's a
nice.
13-inch black and white television that's literally older than I am. I've had it since I was a kid. Sentimental value, you know, the very first thing I ever worked hard on.
That door. Let's see how you can
My
keep
first
yourself consistent.
TV I had in my bedroom as a kid had knobs on it, and channel 3 was the channel that connected to
Really close to the missile silo now.
all the other stuff. So yeah, there was 2 knobs. The first knob had like 0 through 9, and then the other knob had like the
I'm being shot at while I took a drink a glass of water.
Explosives and chemicals here.
and I had to have the first knob on 3 to be able to get any channels. Countless episodes of Animaniacs were watched on that TV.
It's a
Hey.
The one I have is black and white. I keep it because it's sentimental value. You know, it's the very first thing I ever worked hard to buy.
The first thing I ever worked hard to buy was probably my Nintendo Switch. I had a lot of stuff handed to me growing up.
Oh, my first couple of consoles were hand-me-down. It was hand-me-down Atari 2600 was the very first console I ever owned.
Just ahead.
Target's in the next room.
Damn it!
Nice.
And then, which I love the 2600. You know, some people talk about it being too old and they just can't get behind it, and it's just not fun to them because I love the 2600. It's awesome. The game is just simple. It's simplistic with a big focus on just being fun to play. You know?
Yeah. I like to think of it like as the passage of time, though. Because like first you have the Atari 2600 games, and that's cool. And then, as a person who then ends up getting an NES for the first time, you beat Super Mario Bros. 1-1, and then there's a new level, and that was like having an entire other game. And then you beat that, and you go to 1-3. It's like, how many of these are there?
It's wild to remember that there was a Mario Brothers game on the 2600.
Yeah, and Donkey Kong and Pac-Man.
It was a port of the arcade.
Yeah, the one where you gotta jump under the enemies to knock them over and then kick them off.
Yeah, like you jump under and like top up and knock them off and stuff.
I had Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES, and that was the first time I had seen that, like, level, so I didn't know that that was a reference to an older Mario game at the time. So when I found out that was a whole-ass video game, I was like, what?
There he is. Quick, get ahead of him.
Steal an insolent child!
Jump over the railing.
Yep, it was. And of course, Mario was also Donkey Kong in Donkey Kong,
Yeah.
which was widely considered to be not such a good version on it. But hey, it's the very first place I ever played that game. I didn't know there were 4 levels originally.
Yeah. I had Donkey Kong 3 as a kid, and I thought that it was, like, literally impossible for a while, because I just kept losing to the second level. When the fucking bees come out of the hives, and they have, like, infinite hit points.
Terminator reference.
He launched the nuke.
Yeah. E2 specifically.
Targeting Washington.
Because there are only 2 Terminator
Don't
movies.
you get it?
What fucking movie was I watching with Ducko where there was a Terminator reference? It was a Terminator reference, but the hand that came up was the middle finger. I was like, oh yeah, that's the same reference that was in the Angry Video Game Nerd episode for Pepsi Man. Because he doesn't watch Angry Video Game Nerd.
Oh god, we're doing the Aerosmith song from what, Armageddon?
Yeah.
You saw me as more than that. We snap at each other sometimes, and I don't always understand your methods. But there's no one I'd rather follow into battle.
Yeah, this series is ridiculous, dude. You have no idea. Especially the 4th game.
This kind of reminds me of the beginning of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
It reminds me of the Overdrive Ostrich stage in Mega Man X4.
In Blood Dragon, towards the beginning of the game, you stop a nuke launch by fucking punching the missile.
Nice.
It is awesome. The whole game is a fucking chock full of 80s action movie and cartoon references, and it is great.
Still moving, boss.
I'll have to play that sometime. I love cartoons.
I mean, it's a first-person shooter, so I don't know how you're gonna, because you're not particularly good with FPS, but
I'm really not, but I do love referential humor.
it's got tons of that.
Just another day in the life of the President of the United States.
That's how we do it. This is what Trump does on a regular basis.
Yeah, just winning. So much winning. I'm not tired of winning yet, Mr. President. Can we get some more winning?
Yeah, we had 4 years of not winning, and that shit sucked. And now we're back to winning. Press all buttons to initiate.
Yeah. That's just it. Now you are the president.
Vice President. Keith David is the Vice President.
Keith David is the vice president.
I didn't know he was in this game. He's in a lot of stuff. Like, he played Arbiter, didn't he? In Halo?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Donald Anderson in Mass Effect,
Yeah.
who was
Oh, that's not even the best part. When you're doing the character customization for the game, in the previous games there was male voices 1 through 3 and female voices 1 through 3, and in this game they added another voice option that is the name of the actor. I'm not going to spoil what actor it is.
Body. Obviously male. Race.
Oh, and the voices are not locked to your character model either. So when I played through Saints Row the Third, I had a female character with the male 3 voice.
We're going to be unbelievably buff.
Completely buff. All the way buff. The most buff. And I like how the skin selection pictures are the abs.
What else would they be? Oh, you can get some weird color skins.
Oh yeah, you can have Jaundice. You can have Iceman. You can have Bruce Banner.
I'm just wondering. Now I'm just wondering how many different colors there are. Red Hulk. Completely black. Holy shit.
Yeah, it gives you triple N-word pass privileges. It reminds me of how in South Park, the Fractured Butthole, the difficulty slider is the race selection.
Which one was it where the difficulty slider was the easiest was journalist mode?
I don't know. But that's a hilarious reference to how video game journalists are retards. Shout out to the guy who couldn't beat the tutorial of Cuphead.
Dean Takahashi, I think was his name.
Shout out to Dean Takahashi.
Let's go with my actual age here.
Damn, you're old, son.
You didn't know
I know how old you are.
Face. Oh, you can make it look like you got punched in the face.
Yeah.
You can't even see the fucking freckles because of the skin color I chose.
Mr. President, I love your freckles. What freckles? Exactly. Can of Pepsi looking motherfucker.
Pepsi Man! Crown.
I can't wait to strap you to your chair and force you to play Kingdom Hearts.
I've beaten 3 of them. What do you want from me?
3? There's like 18 of them by now.
And the only one I liked is the one that everyone else hated.
I know.
Like, people didn't like...
Chain of Memories.
Yeah, Chain of Memories. I liked Chain of Memories. I thought it gave the combat like some depth and strategy, which I really appreciated.
Yeah, people are only mad at Chain of Memories because with most games, the series is like console is the main series, handhelds is the side plot. And so when Chain of Memories came out for the Game Boy Advance, people were like, whatever, it's a skippable game. No one's going to get mad at a Kingdom Hearts player for going from 1 to 2. And then Kingdom Hearts 2 comes out, and you start the game as the dude Roxas, and everyone's like, wait, what? And it turned out that Chain of Memories actually is part of the story, which is why they had to remake it in PS2 format. And
then they did that with a cell phone game too.
Yeah, there was a cell phone game, and there was a DS game, and all that crap. But it was funny when they made Chain of Memories, because Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora had Haley Joel Osment's voice before he hit puberty, and it changed. And then Kingdom Hearts 2 had him after his voice had deepened. And so when they had to make Chain of Memories, it's Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora character model with Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora voice.
Look how that looks retarded.
Oh, you're Colossus from X-Men.
I love all the shit, this stupid, pointless shit like this that they add to character creators. It's been 45 minutes.
I can't tell you how long I spent making my custom Rockstar in the Guitar Hero games. I'll be right back. I gotta pull that pizza out.
Pizza. What kind of pizza?
The pull-out method. Ready? My buddy Ducko showed me how to pull a pizza out if you don't have anything to get stuff out of the oven with. What you do is you take the box the pizza came in, you fold the edges of it inward, and you slide it under the pizza and then pull it back.
Air elevation.
Yeah, they give you way too many options in here. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the bottom text scroll either.
I have not. I've been focused.
It's a bunch of news headlines about what's been happening since you became the president.
So if you create a game in the previous Saints Row game, just carry over to this one? Can you just import your character from those games?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Because the only series I know of that does that, where you can carry your game from the first one to the second one, and second one to the third one, is Mass Effect.
I think you can carry your custom skater over from Thug 1 to Thug 2.
I never played past Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. I played the shit out of 2. I had the 1 and 2 on Dreamcast.
I love 2. Undergrounds 1 and 2 and American Wasteland are worth playing. Pro Skater 3 is cool, I suppose. And Pro Skater 4 is when they changed the formula so that instead of doing 2-minute runs through the levels, you run around open worlds and find goals to chase after. and that let them give you more expansive open levels, which is great for finding like strings to combo off of.
I'm gonna make my character look weirder than the fucking aliens.
That might be hard to do. Even with all the shit that you can customize in this game, the aliens do look really, really weird in this.
Yeah. I've never played it before, so I don't know. You suggested it's like, okay, we'll be the president for Independence Day. What time are you guys headed to the lake? Do you know?
I don't know. I was told this evening.
Alright, nose.
We're gonna be here a while, ladies and gentlemen.
The character creator's always like, you spend 45 minutes creating your character, right?
I've probably spent more time creating characters in Skyrim than actually playing Skyrim.
Well, there's so much you can do in that one. And not to mention all the different fucking races you can play as. I really like playing
There are other races besides Khajiit? I didn't even know.
I like playing as the Argonian. They can breathe underwater, which is awesome.
Yeah, well, Khajiit can see in the dark. But yeah, my character on this game was a kind of chunky female character with the Australian male voice and a lion fursuit head.
Of course you had a lion fursuit head.
Well, as soon as I could buy one anyway. You don't, like, immediately get to choose those. You have to buy that. But why not run around as a half-naked chick with a fursuit head?
And a dildo bat.
And a dildo bat.
Jeez, there's so many things you can customize. Mouth.
What does Discord want? Oh yeah, I heard about this. Robert
What?
posted about about the Ludwig guy not being able to handle the criticism over him giving Mango, the Smash Bros. Player, alcohol, even knowing that he was an alcoholic. Even though Ludwig's dad died of alcoholism, Mango got banned from Smash events and dropped by his professional team over the shit that he was doing. 'Cause he was drunk and he was like sexually harassing other streamers that were there.
Yeah.
And stuff.
And then what's his...
Ludwig just kept encouraging him to drink more and more.
Yeah, he's like, people blew a .3. We need to get that... Like, dude, you're going to get him
Get
killed.
those numbers up. Yeah.
Like, that is a dangerous level of alcohol. Holy shit.
And then after he got all the backlash, he's like, look, Mango's an adult. He's responsible for his own decisions. Like, yes, he is an adult, and he should have thought about it before accepting alcohol, but that doesn't absolve you of the fact that you're the person that was telling him he needed to drink more. Who was the one who said, I need to do a shot, where's Mango? It wasn't Mango that said that. And now he's doubling down, saying that it's not his fault that Mango's an alcoholic. Well, no, it's not your fault that Mango's an alcoholic, but you were the one that gave an alcoholic alcohol, ruined your friend's whole career, and now his wife and child are going to be embarrassed for life for what he did at that event. It's why on the TOS it says not to what's the word? Incite violence. That's why it's illegal on stream to tell your audience go kill the president of the United States, because some dumbass might actually try and do it because they heard you say it. Yeah, you yourself didn't go try and kill the president of the United States.
Unless your name is Hassan Piker, then you can tell your audience to go kill sitting...
yeah, I forgot Hassan.
What was it, a congressman that he said that
Yeah, it was a
about?
sitting congressman. It was a sitting congressman.
And he got a slap on the wrist for that.
Holy
Jesus
shit.
It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous indeed. I was going to ask you if your sound alerts are even working, and then I remembered I have to have the stream muted so that I can not hear echo of you because I'm on Discord.
Alright, let's see what all... Holy shit, there's so many to choose from. Holy shit, look at all these hairstyles.
Oh yeah.
The barely legal?
Also, I like how even though your skin is shiny and blue, your hair actually still looks like hair.
Yeah.
There's no cognitive dissonance there.
Hippie.
Free love, man.
Oh shit, a mohawk.
If you had that kung fu ponytail, you could look like the dude from Avatar.
You know what they should have? The Misfits haircut.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. The band?
I know who the Misfits are, dude.
Yeah.
Talking to a fellow music enthusiast over here.
I really need to get, was it Walk Among Us? I think that's the name of the album. I've got Earth AD by them. It's fucking great.
We recently got a Guitar Hero controller from my mom, and Ducko was able to hook it up to his computer, so now he can play Clone Hero.
I forgot about Clone Hero.
I was wanting to.
The
Get
fucking
that
Marge
after
Simpson
Denise
hair.
Would actually play
The
that.
fucking Marge Simpson hair.
If you make it yellow, then you can be invert colors Marge Simpson.
Holy shit, there's so many.
But I guess there's like an adapter you can get to make it so that the Guitar Hero controller gets read by your computer as a controller, and then like you can do emulated Guitar Hero games and stuff too. And that controller was busted too. He actually had to fix it. There was something wrong with the touch slider that made it think that it was being tapped on the blue portion of it when it wasn't. And that was pissing me off when I was playing the game. But he got it to stop doing that.
Here. This is a lot like my own hair. Now, what color do we want it to be?
That depends. Do we want it to be blue to match your skin, or do we don't want it to stand out completely?
Let's go with this color red. That stands out.
Nice. You look like male Mystique from X-Men.
Mystique was hot as fuck in those movies, not gonna lie.
Not nearly as many facial hair options as hair options, but there's still a decent chunk.
Did they have the Raleigh Finker
Hey,
stash?
go back up to Cop Stash for a second. Hello everyone, Donut here. Today's clip, we're going to see a man get laid out for doing absolutely nothing.
This. Beard of Pain.
Beard of Pain.
I assume that is a reference to Max Payne, which I am currently playing on the channel.
Yeah, everyone go check out twitch.tv/TheDoomed He is currently doing a playthrough of Max Payne.
That and Infamous too.
Also Infamous 2. He's doing that with Indie Timmy. So go check out Indie Timmy on twitch.tv/Indie Timmy.
He hasn't streamed in a while.
Life might be getting in the way. You know how it be. That's why I don't do weekday streams anymore. Life's just in the way.
Can I not get... I wish I could get a ZZ Top beard.
Oh, that would go good with that hairdo. Doesn't look like they have one though.
Yeah, they don't have one. This is a big ass bushy beard. Long as shit.
You
Here.
kind of look like the dude from Highlander.
That's a good movie.
Great movie.
They didn't need a sequel and got a shit ton of sequels. Here, let's pick a radically different color for that, too.
You're just gonna be the most colorful man in the entire existence of ever.
We don't need makeup.
My fellow Americans, I know a lot of people have concerns about the Sunday, Sunday, Sunday Act. But I urge everyone to remember how fucking awesome monster trucks are.
This campaign has seen a litany of negative ads pouring from my opponent's camp.
You're gonna be Nolan North.
An alcohol
Yeah, that's the kicker.
killing machine. And you know, you'd like to think that with the amount of money that they're spending in opposition,
Nolan North was Deadpool in the Deadpool video game.
I'm an
He's
exceptional
Nathan Drake.
machine without alcohol.
Yeah.
I know there has been a lot of questions regarding my relationship.
Oh my God, a
with
Cockney
Alpha
accent.
Corporation, And I think it's time I set the record straight. The nature of our relationship is simple. They
Yeah, that
pay me
was
in
the one I
share
had
of
for my
funds
Saints Row
with
3
my fellow
playthrough.
Americans. I know a lot of people have concerns about Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. But I urge everyone. We say it.
For the audience, I can't actually hear the pitch that he's going with. Oh yeah, your taunts.
Boom goes the dynamite. Man, that is such an old reference.
You go. Yeah. I got you back. Nice job. Saddle up, boys. Saddle up. Right on. Theological. Oh! You ready for this? Let's get now. Looking good. I'm the king of this ship. Hey, yes. Give it up.
The Magarena.
What you need is a champion. Check you out. That's right, time to work it. Here we go. Huh. How was that? This will feel good. Ow! Hell yeah!
The Jenkins.
It's all good. Thank you very much.
Elvis.
Go third street, go third street, go. Go third street, go third street, go. Glad to see you.
Are you having fun?
A closer look.
Yep.
Just lay back and enjoy. It's good to me. Showing you some of that love. Damn, I feel good. How about you dodge this?
That's oh shit, what is it? Bill and Ted, right?
Yeah, excellent.
Motorboat and titties.
Hey!
That's perfect for you.
How about damn, I feel good. Yo, damn, how about
Taunt.
just like that?
Let's go all the way to the top and see what all of them are.
Nolan.
Hadouken.
That's just for you. I wish you were half this. What was that? Let me hear that. Behold, your nightmare is here. Come on, just the tip. Back off. Let's do this. Just try it.
Cross the
Do
line.
a body
Karate Kid.
What else you got? Fuck you. Fuck yours. Ah! What a loser!
You know what they should have? What a shitload of fuck. They should have that.
Woo!
Yeah.
You're dead. Oh, let it. You like that?
Ace Ventura.
Pretty little boy. Watch it. Oh, you better watch it. Oh, you saw that? I wish you were half this. Come get a taste. Coming at you. Where'd I go? Hey,
Michael Jackson.
you know you want to try this. You think you can handle this? Yeah. Give it a grab. Oh, don't be jealous now. You think you can handle this? Yeah. That's what I...
Oh, Matrix reference.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Whoa. I know Kung Fu.
Let's go with that. Alright, there we go.
Hey, now you get to finally play the game.
This is a problem.
It's not a problem.
You alienated part of America.
I alienated crazy people.
You couldn't resist, could you?
Jeez, it's not you two.
This is a problem.
I keep trying to explain that, but the president won't listen.
Poverty is a problem. Apartheid is a problem. This is just...
It was in this moment that I realized you don't have subtitles turned.
At 20 points.
No, that's a little lower than...
I can
I don't think you
probably.
can turn them on until you can, like,
Nope.
actually get into the game and pause it and shit.
Yeah, we'll do that later.
No.
Will you get mad? Then I think we're in trouble.
Gang, can you have this naysayer assassinated?
No, it's okay. The tiger is your pet. That's a reference from the third game.
Fun isn't part of the equation.
Where's the septic truck when you need one?
Reference. Holdover.
Keith has some good
The word I
news.
meant. Holdover from the third game.
Okay. Now let's.
Now you get to go to the press conference.
Subtitles. Show subtitles. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get myself some more water. I ran out. I'll be right back.
Alright. So, while he's doing that, I guess I'll take over the stream. One time I was playing this game and I was, like, doing really well. And then, like, I wasn't doing so well. And then, I was doing well again. And then I almost beat it. And then I did beat it. And then I beat the game. And then I went and I did all the challenges. And I got gold on most of them. And then I stopped playing it for some reason. And yeah, that's my story of how I played the game. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah. He's taking a while to get his water. I guess I should come up with another story. Or I can just say some random shit. I could be pretending I was talking about something important when he gets back.
I'm
then
back.
And then when he gets back, I can be like, hey, how's it going? And then when he has to rewatch it and edit the video to put on YouTube, he can be like, ah, Leo.
Edit. I just upload. I just download the streams and upload it.
Listen, we've
That's
got
all I
enough
do.
clout right now for one major bill, not both. What do you want me to push for? Do you want to be the president who cured cancer or the president who solved world hunger?
Should we cure cancer or feed people?
I'm cool with feeding people. Curing cancer seems like something I can do after nobody's hungry anymore.
All right.
That's just my opinion.
Tell the kitchen to send up a panda burger, will you?
Good choice.
I hope Kinsey's keeping the sharks at bay.
I'm gonna ask
you listen here. You think
ChatGPT
you
or
can cram
Grok
your
or whatever
agenda past
which one
Congress,
kills
you
more
are
hunger or
in
cancer.
For a rude awakening, you hear me?
Do
Now, let me
more
tell you a little something about the
people
greatest
die
word in politics.
of hunger
Filibuster.
or cancer? More people die from cancer than from hunger globally. According to the World Health Organization, cancer caused approximately 10 million deaths in 2020. In contrast, hunger-related deaths, often tied to malnutrition and famine, are estimated to cause around 9 million deaths annually. So it's a comparable amount. It's not even like a distant amount.
Okay, so either way, we're gonna punch this guy, I assume.
Let's go with the low road. That one's funnier.
Allow me to retort. Hey, Doris, we still down for tennis and a blowjob?
I've done both. I can attest to the low road being funnier.
Oleg and I are about to head over to Camp David to watch some Nightblade. Yep. You down?
Alright, that sounds fun. I don't know what Nightblade is, but sure.
It's a
Save me some popcorn this time.
parody of some drama show that came on WB
Nice work, Oleg.
about like a vampire's got a motorcycle or something.
How did this...
That dude was actually the villain of the third game, and you convince him to join your side before the end of it.
The president's words were taken out of context.
Kinsey, what's the right context
Yeah.
for, and I quote,
And she's also on your team, and she is his arch nemesis.
the Pledge of Allegiance to one nation under me?
That's a great question.
Jane?
I think we have a problem.
Oh, not you two. How many times do I have to...
Because who doesn't love the bored, pale, nerdy girl?
If MI6 needed something, they would send it up the chain. I'd fly across an ocean.
They said nobody back home believes them.
Jesus, what's going on?
They think we're about to be attacked by aliens.
Now I gotta go.
This is serious. You know that Kinsey's been saying the same thing.
When did you start taking Kinsey seriously?
When the people who helped us save the world said we should.
Shaundi was the other saint. It was you and her and Johnny Gat, and Johnny died.
There's the aliens.
Hello, humans.
Apparently they speak English.
They've come to put gimp suits on everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a time for fear, but a time for celebration.
Okay, so we need to find whatever planet this guy is and colonize the shit out of it.
Empire.
Yeah, we need to do something about this illegal alien problem.
Do love your spirit, my dear. I'm Zinyak. Pleasure to meet you. Would you like to join me for a ride? Splendid.
Get off me! Alright, time to get some guns.
Reports are coming in from all over. From Japan to the UAE.
Who are these fucking creatures?
Rio and beyond of saucers in the sky.
Okay, so they're all over the world.
Yep, they've already taken over, basically.
There you are. Thank God you're all right. Upstairs, trying to find out what's happening.
What is happening?
All out war by the looks of it.
Fuck yeah, guns.
I'm meeting up with Matt. I'll be in touch via comm.
Be careful.
All the guns. Every guns.
It's you, Second Amendment Solutions.
Fuck yeah, we're getting a shotgun.
Beautiful, beautiful guns.
Wait, can we only carry one gun at a time?
I thought you could carry two. Maybe I remembered it wrong. You, later in the game you get a weapon wheel and you can carry weapons of each type.
Oh, there it is. Pump action shotgun. Let's go. Yes, Keith David. Eat shell, dickwads.
And while you're at it, eat dick, shell wads.
What the fuck is going on?
I'd trade for this.
I don't think anybody's training for an alien invasion, bro.
Shit, player, save yourself. Fuck that, save me. Die, alien motherfucker.
That toll is incalculable. Responsible world government sells it slow. How were we did this?
But you.
I can't believe they're in your base killing your dudes.
Shit. The aliens are so dead.
Tell my wife I had another one.
Wait, what was the... Okay, there.
We got this.
Leave my country alone. Signac above all.
I did this.
But you.
Eat lead!
Wow, we're feeding these guys everything. Shells, lead, dick.
Where are you, asshole? Take out my
Personally, I'm okay with just letting the aliens go hungry, but it's your call.
I mean, there's plenty of food. We just solved world hunger, so...
Oh yeah, we did, huh? I guess they can eat all they want.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Matt, hold on to me!
Marsha! Matt!
Maybe we should feed the aliens cigarettes since we didn't solve the cure for cancer.
Get blowed up, alien bastards. We're gonna make those alien bastards pay for shooting up my ride.
So your waypoint is the blue circle with the star in it, by the way.
Jesus Christ, that is bright as shit.
Yeah, your HDR is turned on, I think.
Shit. Just an actor. How many of you are there? Let's do this.
I love that it's decked out in red, white, and blue. What the fuck else would it be?
It has to be that. It's America Day. It's got an eagle on the back. This is just like the turret sections from Ratchet 3. Have you done Ratchet and Clank on this channel yet?
You remember I was working on going commando until my disc wasn't working?
Oh yeah. Again, I gotta advocate for piracy and emulation. And technically, since you own the game, you're allowed to emulate that one. But we would have to catch you up to your game file.
I was pissed when it didn't work.
How far were you again?
Not very. I'd only streamed it like twice.
Yeah, we gotta get your file caught up. I can't believe I just said catch, like a retard.
I want to play Ratchet or Jak and Daxter again too.
That's a good one.
I fucking love all three of those. And Daxter. Daxter's a good game too. And Jak X for that matter.
Is that the kart racer?
Yep.
Tony, where's Sly 5? Where's Jak 4? Seems like Ratchet's the only one of those three you give a shit about anymore.
There was a fourth Ratchet and Clank game called The Lost Frontier, but it's not particularly good.
I think you mean Jack and Daxter, because you said Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah,
There's a lot more
Jack
than
and
4
Daxter.
Ratchet and Clanks.
Yeah, there was a fourth game for the PSP that got supported in PS2 called Lost Frontier.
A lot more than 4 Ratchet games.
Why do you humans enjoy leaping so much? Get off my lawn, you son of a bitch.
Punch him in the
Get
face
off
and
my
say,
lawn.
"Welcome to Earth."
Well, hello.
Get off my lawn!
Welcome aboard.
I'm gonna hang you over the fireplace, you alien fuck.
Now, not so fast.
Yeah, this Zinyak guy's pretty OP. Doesn't bring him up.
Say goodnight. Wait, what?
Did you really think you could stop me?
I sure as fuck gonna try.
Your human arrogance. Is there anything?
Yeah, we don't take kindly to aliens in this country.
Do what exactly? Huh? Bravado me to death? I'm going to have fun breaking you.
Just
Gonna have
shoot him
fun
all
breaking
these.
you. What are you, the dude from Tank Girl?
I've never actually seen that movie.
Oh, dude, it's a classic.
Or read the comic that it's based on.
Oh, dude, that one's a classic too. And also, the artist who drew it is also the artist that designed the artwork for the band Gorillaz.
So
That
now we're
cat
in
on
like
the
Leave
TV
It to
is a
Beaver.
recurring character. Yeah, you're in Leave It to Beaver.
Breakfast sure smells good.
That cat in the cartoon on your TV is a recurring character in the Saints Row series. His name's Professor Genki, and he has a bunch of game shows.
Oh boy, I was right on the money when I said Leave It to Beaver. Holy shit.
Gotta love that walk.
Yep.
You got the straight man strut right now.
Because it's no longer June, so it is now illegal to be gay.
Oh, Mr. King from across
Gotta
the street
have
is
the
going
hot
out of
wife.
town for a few weeks. He was wondering if you could check his mail for him. Oh, and your friend Pierce called. I'm sure he has some crazy new get-rich scheme. Oh, that Pierce. Such a card.
I mean,
And
Leave It
someone
to
named
Beaver is
Dexter
just as
out
American
there.
as being the
I didn't
president, let's be
recognize
real.
him, so I just sent
I
him
actually
away.
have a friend in real life named Pierce.
Nice.
I think I heard Timmy deliver the paper earlier. Could you fetch it, dear?
Sure thing, dear.
You took 3 bites of pancakes and that's all you're gonna have?
Hi, diddly eye,
What kind of degenerate?
Simpsons reference. Hi diddly eye, neighbor. Hi diddly ho, neighborino.
I know how much you love The Simpsons.
I fucking love The Simpsons.
Always posting those Simpsons memes on Twitter.
I do that a lot. I have like 10 seasons on
You
DVD.
ready to meet the fine people of Steelport?
Nice.
Well, get in the car.
Don't I usually drive?
It's your world. Go ahead. Folks are waiting. Boy, they sure
You gotta remember to
anxious
obey the
meet
traffic laws.
Hey,
Well, you do have a queer sense of humor.
why does this all look so weird?
Now, what's that you say?
Look at this beautiful suburbia.
Can't wait to get out to the lake this weekend. I hear the fish are really biting.
The fisher. What are you talking about?
Don't you worry now. We're almost there.
Can you disobey traffic laws? No, I can't drive on the wrong side of the road. It's not gonna let me.
Oh, careful now.
I just kept.
Well, here we are. Why don't
There's so
you
many
join
American
me?
flags. It's beautiful.
As it damn well should be. So, you know, not the DNC. They seem more likely to fly any flag that isn't ours.
Yeah, like that weird one with the stripes on it.
Looks like it's time.
All those ugly-ass, grody, colorful ones.
I'm sure they want to fly the Ukraine flag instead of the American flag.
I actually have a Ukraine flag, but it was given to me by a Ukrainian. So that's why I keep it.
They'll probably fly
We don't use that kind of language here in Steelport.
both the Israeli flag and the Palestinian flag at the same time because half their fucking constituency supports one country and half supports the other.
It's about supporting the current thing, you know.
What the f is going on? We're looking for Cameron. Got it.
And just like that, it became a zombie apocalypse.
Hello? Hello?
See? Kinsey, where are you?
Finally! Listen to me. No time to explain, but you have to break free.
Excuse me.
For what?
The place you're in isn't real. Whatever it's having you do, you need to stop.
I might be a little gassy because I've had 3 sodas. I'm out of coffee.
This reminds me of what is that? What is the part in Fallout 3 where you go into like a 1950s-esque world to try
I
to
wouldn't
find
know.
your...
I've never played a Fallout game. I need to fix that. I've been talking about fixing that for over a year now.
Fallout is awesome. I fucking love 1, 2, 3, and...
Brace yourself.
Wait, race for... Oh my god!
New Vegas. Not so much 4. 4, every time... I've tried to play it multiple times
More
and...
time before I can get you out. It'd be really helpful if you could just, you know, just be you.
Be Nolan? Okay.
The simulation is all about normalcy, pleasantry, order, all the things you need. Go forth. Unleash hell.
We're gonna pretend these cops are alien bastards.
Well, they might as well be. Kinsey will explain more about what's going on with that in a bit.
Can I shoot people in the dick?
Oh, absolutely. Once you're past this tutorial section, you actually get bonus experience points for shooting people in the dick. Headshots and dick shots are worth experience points.
And you can do that in the RoboCop game, because it wouldn't be RoboCop if you couldn't shoot people in the dick. Because he did that in the movie.
Right. I need to watch Judge Dredd too.
Wait, which one?
Both of them.
Let's say the good one or the one with Sylvester Stallone.
I was thinking both of them would be the good one. I don't know. I mean, I've only seen the trailers for both of them, and they both look really good, in my opinion.
The one with Sylvester Stallone is kind of like dumb fun, but the one with Carl Urban is a legitimately great action movie.
There's the Professor Genki statue. Cause mayhem. $100,000 worth of damage and mayhem. Like that insurance commercial.
Okay, I can't blow up the actual building.
No, unfortunately, there's like
Simulation is... Oh no.
stuff that doesn't die. Buildings being one of them.
I wish you could destroy it. Like, I don't expect something on the level of Red Faction Guerrilla. Where the destruction in that game is still impressive to this day.
I remember when Tony Hawk's Underground 2 came out and they gave you like incentives for destroying stuff. Like that's the main goals of the game, is destroying stuff. I had a blast playing that as a kid.
Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Of course, I was a teenager when that came out too, so...
You had to push and push and push. I hope you've enjoyed your last moments.
Like, that was the peak of the point in my life where I wanted to break shit. And breaking shit in real life gets you in trouble, so breaking shit in a video game is the next best thing.
Yeah. Have you played Red Faction Guerrilla?
No, I haven't played a Red Faction game.
The destruction in Red Faction Guerrilla is fucking amazing. It is, like, they built the destruction engine and physics so damned well in that game that they discovered that if they just used your traditional wireframes to build buildings, they would collapse in on themselves.
Oh, nice.
So they actually had to build like support beams and shit like that, like you would in real life.
You're missing the target, by the way.
Yeah, I know, I'm just shooting at cars.
Just having fun blowing shit up.
Yeah. And like when you keep just whacking away at a building with your sledgehammer or whatever, or blowing parts of it up, you can eventually just watch the entire thing collapse in real time, and it's fucking amazing how real it is. How true to life it is, especially for a video game that came out in like 2009. It's still impressive, the level of destruction in that game to this day. Kind of amazing that it didn't melt the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 with what it was doing.
Well, that's probably also because back then video game consoles were still made out of Nintendo. Except for the Wii, ironically.
That was like 2 GameCubes duct taped together.
I build what I want. I destroy.
2 GameCubes duct taped together, made out of something weaker than glass.
I mean, I like the Wii, but it was so vastly inferior to the other consoles.
It was also super easy to hack.
I want to do that to my Wii at some point. I want to get like a 32 gig SD card for it and hack it.
My mom had a USB thing that she connected to her Wii that let her import or extract or rip or whatever the term is, ROMs of the game that she had in the disc bay. So she could go to like Blockbuster or Hollywood Video, because those still existed back then.
I miss
rent the game and then
God, I miss
just
Blockbuster.
Keep the game and return it.
Yeah. I miss rental stores in general, man. It's fucking awesome.
We still have a Blockbuster here.
Isn't there only one left?
Yeah.
In the entire world?
Yeah. The last Blockbuster.
Yeah, I would love to go to it.
It makes no difference to me. Just
It would be a fun little field trip.
alive.
Yeah.
I want them broken.
They should make a documentary about it.
Didn't I think they did?
Tear their world asunder.
I know James Rolfe did a field trip kind of thing.
Yeah, he and his buddies went to go see it. They rented a DVD and then returned it.
Yeah,
after watching it on the laptop outside.
I think it was the second Doom movie that I forget the name of. I think that was the one they rented. But yeah, that was a cool video. It's nostalgia, just getting to see a blockbuster after so long, you know?
Mr. President, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you. How the hell am I hearing you? I don't have a phone on.
I just patched myself into your simulation and projected my voice through the audio system. You should be able to hear me from anywhere. And you don't have to yell.
Okay, that's not...
Alright, so Kinsey's explaining to you now, and everything should start making more sense. You're in a simulation created by the aliens,
Until then, you're stuck there.
which is why you were in Leave It to Beaver for the last 5 minutes.
Fire it is.
Fire is not supposed to look like that.
You are correct. I had back when I still had videos on my YouTube channel, I had a series where I would showcase glitches and other screw-ups in video games, and I showed off one that was in this game, but then I had someone correct me and let me know that the glitches in this game are part of the game because it takes place in a simulation. I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that.
Set your GPS from the map in your hub. It's like a digital information pad. You know, like those mobile devices all the kids have these days?
Oh, can I play games on it? I don't play games. Can I get porn?
No.
Reggae. There's no metal station. Boo!
You're right, there is no metal station. But you can make a mixtape of all the songs in the game that you like. That way, if you're not a one genre type of person like me, you can have all your favorites playing.
So you will be able to get me out of here, right?
Eventually. I'm still trying to figure out the Zin systems. Basic hacks like hooking into the audio system isn't hard. Trying to just
And you got a nice
and find
little
your body.
mini map down there in the corner in case you get lost.
Sweater vest. How hard is that?
On my list of priorities, that doesn't even make my top.
This thing
You can
turns
also
like
get
shit.
This, I'm sure you'd up that
Well, especially because you're crashing it into stuff and making it run worse.
I mean, I crashed it into stuff because it turned like shit.
You can also get bonus experience points for doing things like driving on the wrong side of the road without hitting anything or nearly missing other vehicles.
The entire White House was destroyed?
I don't know. Maybe. Why?
I was thinking if it was, we could get Ultor to rebuild it. Add more defense.
Or if you're on like a motorbike and you pop a wheelie, if you keep the wheelie going long enough, it'll
Now maybe a few more stripper poles in the bed.
give you... It's cool.
Hey, look at this. Saints Row predicted the future because now we have a giant sphere like that.
First day I was in office.
Yeah. There's a bot! How do I access my moderator tools to delete that thing?
In the window there should be a little sword down below the chat box. You click on to go to moderator.
Mod view.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Cool, but it didn't...
Then you
give me
should.
the. Once I went to that, it opened up a new window of chat.
Yeah, and there should be. You should be able to click on the guy's name and ban him.
Chat got resetted for me. It must be like a refresh type of deal. I don't know.
Oh, then I don't fucking know.
Oh well. It didn't show up on your stream though. The person that was clearly a bot. So
Yeah, that happens a lot with people that when it says what does it say? Likely ban evader.
yeah. It was one of those stupid get more views by going to this website type of deal.
Yeah, I get one of those every single time I stream, without fail.
Still, I get those like every maybe 30 streams.
Oh, every single time I stream, I get one. Every single time.
Forget the pickle. It's totally
That guy went flying.
Yeah, the physics in this simulation seem a bit off.
Is there fall damage?
I don't think so.
Awesome.
Maybe
I love when there's
initially,
no fall
but not
damage.
for long.
I love when there's no fall damage.
Yeah, it's like
No, go up the stairs, jackass. Like, there's no fall damage in Infamous 2, which I'm playing on this channel right now. You can fall from an incredibly high height and not get hurt. It's great.
when I play Super Mario 64, I know the tricks to not take fall damage. If you pop a little kick or ground pound right before you hit the ground, no fall damage.
Yeah.
Are we sure buying guns is something I'm allowed to do here?
I don't know. Do you remember how to shop for yourself, or did being president make you too good for that?
Friendly Fire, best gun store on the planet.
That was Delroy Wilson, warning you all that you will never get away from Mr. Sunshine.
Okay, so how much do I have to...
You have $700, $600, $500.
Okay, I can't afford whatever that one is.
Super Knockback makes it so that when you shoot something, it goes whee! I just realized I did like a gesture, but you can't see it because we're talking on Discord.
Yep.
Also, once you have guns, you can hold up the stores by pulling your gun out and pointing it toward the cashier, but don't kill the cashiers because they will not still be there, and then you can't buy the stuff. You know, like Resident Evil 4.
Okay, so let's see what customs for this. Gold plated. All right.
Hope you got something useful, because the cops are swarming your location.
They heard of the Second Amendment?
Zinniac's running this place. I don't think the Constitution...
Are your gifts turned off? I redeemed a pet, but I didn't pet you.
If it happened, I missed it.
No, the gift didn't even show up.
Okay, I need to look into that. Probably happened when...
Just keep my head down until you can pull me out of this place?
Not yet. There's a Zim patrol close to you that'll need to be cleared out before that happens. That is, if the president's up for killing a few more aliens.
Why, thank you, Miss Press Secretary. That sounds like a perfect idea.
What can I say? I'm good at my job.
The game gets so much better when the missions start opening up, and you don't have to do you're not limited to the main story. So when you see those diamonds with the line sticking through them, that's money. I'm sure you guessed already this, but the blue crosses are health.
Yeah, that one's obvious. Because legally they cannot use the red cross.
I was gonna bring that up too, and then I was like, yeah, Doom probably already knows this. He's a gamer.
Yeah, that's why they changed it in Doom. Because in the original version from back in the 90s, it did have a red cross, and they got in trouble for that.
I'm surprised they got in trouble for that, because they didn't get in trouble for a lot of the music in that game, and a lot of the music in that game is made up of samples from actual metal songs. Which is why I had that moment where I was like, is Master of Puppets by Metallica just the Doom song? It turned out it is just the Doom song. Or rather, the Doom song is just Master of Puppets.
Oh, shit.
And I guess they got away with that because they have really good lawyers, but...
Yeah.
I guess the American Red Cross has better lawyers than that.
Yeah, it is a...
So now, I just keep my head
It was a
down
bunch
until
of...
you pull me out
It was a bunch of,
There's a Zim patrol close to you that'll need to be cleared out before that happens. That is, if the president's up for
MIDI
killing
versions of metal
Why, thank
songs.
you, Miss Press Secretary. That sounds like a perfect idea.
Yeah, and then they kind of spliced them together.
You're just not good at subtle.
True.
Yeah, they probably didn't get in trouble specifically because it was MIDI versions.
Maybe. Or maybe the bands were like, oh, this game's cool. You put my music in this game? Hell yeah, just leave it in.
That's what Trent Reznor did. Trent Reznor loved Doom so much that he got into contact with Id and wound up making the Quake soundtrack.
Nice. But I wonder if that's ever led to anyone at a Metallica concert going, play the Doom song.
I don't know, but a friend of mine went to a...
On your way to even darker ones. Peace is far too FM.
went to a Budgie concert, and they started playing Bread Fan, and someone there was like, "Oh, it's the Metallica song."
Hi guys, looking for me?
Just kill them and leave already.
And nowadays, Rip and Tear is so iconic with Doom that, like, even the modern Doom games will have leitmotifs of it in other songs, which is great because I love Rip and Tear.
Yeah.
Speaking of Doom, kill those aliens.
The 2016 and Eternal both had
Mick Gordon.
Some that were like some songs that were motifs of music from 1 and 2.
Yeah, I like how in 2016 there's rooms you can find that are styled like the old Doom games.
What's wrong with my inner sanctum?
I know that people were upset that Dark Ages doesn't have Mick Gordon, but according to Mick, he was underpaid for his work on the previous 2 games, which is why he didn't return.
Yeah, why didn't they have Andrew Holsholt return, though? Because he did the DLCs for that.
I don't know, maybe it was the same problem.
Andrew Holsholt's done a lot of good video game soundtracks.
I like Mick because he did the Killer Instinct 2013 soundtrack, and he did an amazing job with that. But then I'm a huge Killer Instinct fan, and I'm pissed there still hasn't been a new one.
Yeah, that one was 2013. It was like a launch title for the Xbox One, wasn't it?
Yeah, the reason it didn't sell so well was because when they
launched with like 2 characters.
Well, yeah, they initially released it with like 2 characters, and then they would rotate a 3rd character, and then you had to buy each character individually. And Ken Lobb was even like, "Oh, I didn't realize people didn't like that, so that's why they made the version of it where all of the characters are available at once." But his mentality going into that was, if a player tries a character and they don't end up liking them, they shouldn't have to buy the whole ass game and whole ass roster for characters they don't like. Not realizing we're talking about fighting game fans here.
Yeah.
The only game I've ever bought DLC for was the Smash Bros. Games, and it's because the DLC for Smash Bros. Games was characters that they made after the game was already released. Like, they continued to make new characters. Unlike Street Fighter V, where all the DLC characters were already on the disc, but they were locked behind a paywall. Oh, I hear Jocko playing the metal.
And it's still playing reggae, so I wanted to find out what was on that rock station, and it's not.
In my opinion, the best station on the game is the Mix 1077, but like I said, I like to use the mixtape and just go through all the songs in the game and turn off the ones I don't like. Like I did with Tony Hawk's American Wasteland.
I just wanted to see what all tracks it had for the rock station, and it's still not playing them.
So how are you enjoying being the president?
I think President Trump should shotgun our enemies too.
That would solve our problems.
This just in. President Trump has shot President Z with a shotgun.
He died like a dog, a beautiful dog.
Fuck the Chinese Communist Party.
Fuck any communist party.
Yeah, fuck communism. We don't like communism here in
cool
America.
if you like starving and being broke.
Yeah, this is America. We don't like communism. Communism is gay.
Yeah.
And faggoty.
Oh, I was gonna say you talk like a fag and your shit's all retarded, but I forgot that you were on Twitch, and I was like, dude, I want to throw Doom under the bus again because I've thrown out the hard R N-word on here before. And
Yeah, you did that on my stream, just saying it over and over again. What the Oh, it wants me to go here. Oh.
it's because I forget that Twitch doesn't allow that word because I say it just out in the open. I'm not a racist. I know that's the most racist sentence you can say, but like, there's a difference between saying nigger and not liking black people because they're black, and I wish more people would realize that.
All signs of the saints from the same level. That means
There's no more safe houses for us.
In fact, the person I call nigger the most often is the whitest dude that you know.
not sure yet. So any hope you can give with gathering information on systems.
Because I don't care about people's race. I care about are they behaving like a, you know.
Just hang in there.
So I will call people who are straight faggot. I will call people who are white nigger. I will call people who are cognitively superior to me retard. If they do something retarded.
Would you saw Becky like a retard line? I was so disappointed that they cut that line out of the Final Fantasy VII remake.
You should just keep it in.
Yeah. I deliberately chose to enter the Shinra building by going up all the stairs. Because I wanted to know if they kept that line in when I got to that part, and they didn't, and I was disappointed.
It's the woke mob taking away our hobbies. Thankfully, they didn't take away Tifa's titties.
Yeah, she still had big tits in that.
I know that was the one that most people were concerned about. Like, are they going to give Tifa a breast reduction?
Although it is fairly hard to judge exactly how big they are in the original fucking game, because
they did it to Rouge. There was a Sonic cartoon that Netflix had around the same time the Forces came out, and they made Rouge flat as fuck. I was like, you took away the two things that gave her personality.
Does she have much personality outside of I'm a jewel thief or whatever?
In Sonic X, she may or may not have been a lesbian.
We don't know for sure. And that bed
we
looks
don't know if,
gross.
We don't know if her and Agent Topaz actually did have sex.
Well, they weren't going to show that in a kid's show anyway.
No, but they were going to imply it because it's anime.
Very much a kid's show. I love the clip online with the ending of the Japanese version of the show. Dr. Robotnik comments on how big her tits are.
Yeah. I also love how in the Japanese version Sonic says English swear words.
I've never actually sat down and watched that show for myself, though.
It was just hilarious to me when he and Cream were escaping the facility and the cameras start shooting at him. He says, shit, in English. I'm like, hey, I understood that word.
I lost my train of thought.
You were thinking about bat titties.
I mean, I think about titties a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What, titties?
Titties.
Yeah, titties are great.
They're just awesome. They just be. They just exist. God made those.
as American as titties and apple pie.
Where's your waypoint marker? You seem lost.
I don't fucking know.
I've been like trying to figure out where you're supposed to go and going where his thingy's not showing. And then I realized my phrasing and I was like, maybe it's a good thing.
This is your new home. Welcome to City 17. You have chosen or been chosen to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers. I love Half-Life 2 so
I love
fucking much.
I love that I can hear my buddy playing Guitar Hero in the other room. He's trying to play The Metal by Tenacious D. Oh, whenever the cash thing is purple on your pause menu, you want to click on that because it transfers your money from your bank into your pockets. And your money from your bank will go back up over time, so if it's full, you don't want that to keep sitting there at full.
Wait, do what now?
Oh, quests, I see. Cash, when you see cash on the pause menu. No, not that one. Press the left on the D-pad one. You see where it says cash?
Yeah.
You want to transfer that every time that meter's full so that it'll refill. Because if it's sitting there on full, you won't get more money.
I specifically told you to play the rock station. And you didn't play the rock station.
Oh, you're not driving. Radio only works when you're driving.
Then why is it still playing reggae?
Am I misremembering it?
It's still playing reggae.
For the YouTube fans, I don't have audio.
Yeah, it's still playing reggae.
That's weird. Maybe reggae just plays on the rock station. I don't know.
Oh, that's how you. That's co-op. So that is not where I need to go.
In your D-pad left menu, there should be a section called Quests, and it should tell you what you need to do. So, learn the rules should be the one that activates. Time to increase the tempo. Yeah. I don't know why that's not actively your active quest constantly, but
I need to figure out why the GIFs aren't working.
Once in the general area of a cluster, I should be able to direct you to its location.
probably because you pronounced it GIF. That's a peanut butter, silly.
Kinsey, why are you sending me after these things? Where exactly are they?
I'm still trying to figure out precisely what they are, but they seem like they'll be useful. There's several near my warehouse.
Oh, hey, a furry.
I can't pinpoint their exact locations, but I marked the general areas for
That's for being a furry.
Screw you and your alternative lifestyle.
Yeah,
Imagine being a furry.
Yeah, you're probably a far left retard. We don't like far left retards around here.
Yeah, I bet he's got a pride flag on his bedroom wall. In defiance of his dad.
Gotta pick up some shit.
And he supports countries that would throw him off of a roof.
the cluster, or farther away.
Yeah.
A lot of...
Gotta love the Israel supporting fags. It's my favorite gender. or not Israel, Palestine
I
supporting.
was gonna
China.
say, Israel. It's
I got
legal to be gay in Israel. It's not illegal. It's not legal to be gay in Palestine.
Yeah, I got my countries confused because people always talk about the two of them. Like, and I don't know. My brain's like associated the two of them together now, even though they're the complete opposite of each other, because they're constantly mentioned together. Don't worry, Russia and Ukraine. I haven't got the same issue with you yet.
No.
Kenzie, it's an order. Your president.
Fuck that.
See? See? This is why no one likes you.
Let's drive with the bus. Yep, it's still playing reggae. Is there a rock station in this game? It says there is.
I thought it was Mix 107.7.
I got stuck. Let's abandon the vehicle and run on foot.
Yeah, a lot of those data clusters are in areas you can't access with a car anyway.
I didn't even mean to shoot. I can't go any further that way. Okay. Oh, I can dodge
Yeah,
roll.
fucking buildings and stuff.
I'm probably gonna be late for my appointment.
That's the mark between whether or not a game is good or not. Do you dodge roll? Shout out to FromSoft fans.
Oh, is this a tattoo shop?
This is a tattoo shop, yes.
Open up the door. This is the police.
Nobody saw me hit him.
Yeah, it just keeps switching to different reggae songs. Never playing anything else. It's weird.
I think you might have the wrong radio station.
I mean, the only one that I selected is the one that says, because this is the one that says it's reggae and dub music. This is,
Yeah, Gen 89X says that it's modern rock.
yeah.
Weird.
And
Maybe
then
there's a problem with. Maybe there's a problem with this version of the game because it's GOG.
Oh, sweet. There's a In Flames song. I love In Flames. There's classical music.
Yeah, there's classical music. Blur has the same singer as Gorillaz. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh, the safety dance. Oh, the touch. The Far Side, they were on a Korn song.
Were they? Nice.
Yeah, what is it called? It's that one that's like, so baby, I ask you, what do you do for me? Oh, what is it called? Ah, shit. It's on Follow the Leader.
Incomplete, but amazing.
Shit. Cameltosis, that's it.
Anything that broke the normal rules of the simulation deposited loose data that can be incorporated into your programming.
Gotta love corn.
Yeah, I love corn.
I'm pretty sure it's illegal to not like corn.
Behind a complete subroutine to loop into your code base.
Nope, never mind. You're talking gibberish again.
Oh, hey, another furry.
The more clusters you get, the more you can upgrade and alter your
I think if
abilities.
you click the right stick in, you can do melee attacks.
Yep, I have a kick.
Yeah.
Yep, it's still just playing reggae. I have no fucking clue why. Is there
That's
something wrong with
odd.
the PC version of this that's all it plays?
Not the PC version. It might be the GOG version, because the version I had was Steam, and it never had that problem.
He flipped me off, so he had to die. That's what you get, Mr. Rabbit, for flipping me off.
How long till this gets jacked?
Yeah, take your fursuit elsewhere.
We want none
We
of
don't
that
take
shit.
kindly to people around here.
We don't take kindly to your kind around here.
Cletus, why are you talking like that? Dialogue tree.
Some folk will never eat a skunk, then again some folk will, like Cletus the slack-jawed yokel. I see.
I cannot wait for the new season of South Park to drop.
When's that gonna happen?
The 27th, I think. I cannot wait to see what Matt and Trey have been cooking up.
Still missing some key fragments. Get one more and we'll see.
Remember how they had an episode pieced together for Hillary winning the presidency, and they had to quickly rewrite it for Trump because Trump won?
The thing about that is that, for the most part, South Park episodes are written within a week. They allow themselves 1 week to make an episode.
They had a lot less time to write that one.
Probably better that way.
Because they, like everybody else, they were convinced that Hillary was going to win, so they had the Hillary
Well, that's what
episode
the
ready to
TV
go.
Because that's what the TV kept saying.
Yeah.
Like, every TV personality was talking about Hillary Clinton and how Trump was a bad guy. Except for Matt Pat. Matt Pat correctly predicted that Trump was going to win because, and I quote, he's the villain and he's a reality TV star, and everybody on reality TV votes for the bad guy. Gotta love LA liberals, man. Yeah, man?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I gotta go, Doom. We gotta go pick up his buddy, and then we're gonna hang out with him, and then go to the thing later.
Okay. I'm gonna I'm not gonna stream too much longer. I'm probably gonna finish this data collection mission and call it.
Alright. I hope everybody enjoyed the 4th of July stream.
Thank you to everybody that tuned in. I greatly appreciate it.
And have a good one, Doom.
You have a good man. Yeah, I'm not gonna be here much longer. I'm just gonna finish this mission and then we're done. It's weird watching the graphics morph and knowing that that's intentional. You know? But nobody is concerned about the giant alien ship floating in the sky. You guys should be more concerned about the alien ship in the sky. Just saying.
Gotta pick up some shit.
Okay, so, I'm gonna have upgrades. I don't have enough for that. Don't have enough for that. Or that. Okay, whatever. Over the fence, dude.
Shit, Zinyak destroyed my apartment?
Ugh. That place should have been condemned a long time ago.
Condemned. Ugh, it's an ugly word. It had character.
Okay, but where is the thing? Where is the thing? There it is.
Should be an app. Let's see what I can do here. Check your hub.
All right. All right, super jump. Do I have, yeah. I can now run faster than cars.
Oh, this feels awesome!
Here, let me load up a training program for you to test your powers.
Some guy just punched me in the face, right?
The code says you can jump long distances and run at super high speeds. How about starting with a small jump? Okay, try focusing on charging your jump. That should get you higher.
So how long can... So hold it. Oh, I hit the roof. Alright, hold it! Jump! There we go.
How the hell am I supposed to jump up that?
Try pushing off from the wall each jump.
I can climb walls?
It'd be more accurate to say you can jump up them repeatedly.
Same difference.
Well, that's cool. I should really get the first game. I think it was...
This time I blew the buildings apart. Try making that jump.
I'm liking this.
Okay, now for the big test. Use your super speed to get a running start and leap to that opposite building.
Come on, you gotta be joking.
Just try it.
Well... I didn't quite make it.
See? You did it!
Yeah, that was fun. I want something more challenging.
Good. Because I found a race subroutine already in the city.
Perfect.
I think I figured out how this works. Run along the path collecting the power orbs, which should boost your new speed. Every time you hit a checkpoint, you'll be able to stay in the program a bit longer so you can reach the end. Though you probably want to avoid the firewalls along the way. Good luck.
Why's all this stuff here anyway?
Don't know, but it seems like when you break through any checkpoints along the race, the district's reality matrix will overload a little.
And that means something to me.
It means the simulation doesn't like it, and we're able to control the area.
Sounds simple enough.
It did the first time I said it too.
You know it.
Lies.
Oh, shit. I went the wrong way.
I can't believe...
My ex-wife found me.
Country crab.
Gets me through.
Okay, there. I could have done that better. I probably at least could have gotten silver if I'd done that better. Alright, we're going to call here. If you stopped by and watched, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful Independence Day. I love this country. We will talk to you guys later with probably some more Infamous 2. But this is it for now. Bye-bye, everybody.